Trouble is, the buttons don't seem to be responsive. Oh, and they get all discombobulated. They should grow and shrink according to the media screen, but they don't. So, let's take care of that. You'll notice also in those media screens, you have the style for the buttons. That's what the menu nav ML. So what we can do is when it shrinks down to 1024, we're gonna take a little bit of padding out. Remember, the first when you have padding, the first number is the top and the bottom, and the second is the left and right. So let's move them a little bit closer together, not a whole lot because there's not that big of a change. And then the little drop downs, and we might take some padding off the top, I don't know, 11 pixels by 11 pixels. Okay. And we can change the font size from 12 to, let's just say, I don't know, 11 points. I like to use points when it comes to that because it's a little bit more flexible than pixels, I found. I might be crazy there. All right, so then when it gets down to 7, oh, we should probably take a look. You're hardly going to see any difference, but we're going to look anyway. Let's refresh. Aha, they did move a little bit. See? What I look for is right when it's big, it is within 1, 2, 3, 4. And when it shrinks down, it's still within 4. Just about, but close enough. All right, but if it goes down to 768, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost into 7. So 768, we could change this to, I don't know, we could keep it at 11, but we can reduce the padding on top, and we can reduce the padding on the sides. So I'm going to put 12 pixels here. There we go. So it's 768. We're going to change that. So let's refresh. There they go. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes over 5, but you can see that is taking up different amounts of space. Beautiful. All right, now look at 480. When we get into 480, it starts getting a little bit discombobulated. So we're going to go to 480, right here, 480. We're going to change the font size to, watch this, 8. I said it, 8. And then maybe I can reduce this to, I don't know, maybe, I don't know, we could probably do it, we could keep it at 10 and 10, but we probably want to reduce the side to side to 8. I don't know, I'm just guessing here, and you will be a good guesser too. So I'm going to save all, and I'm going to take a look, and there, so you can see the real big difference there in that button bar as it grows and shrinks. Hey, Raina. Okay, so that's how you do that. Okay, so it's all there for you, and it is beautiful. 8 point. Oh, our font size. And then when we get down to the phone, when we get down to the phone, it gets all goofed up, but that's okay because we don't want this at the size of the phone. We're going to get rid of this nav altogether. Let's do that. So we know that the nav, here it is, nav, right here. I can even grab this, copy that. Isn't that handy to have it still there? And I'm going to put it here inside the mobile phone, and I'm going to put the nav will display, I think, yes, display none. So when it turns into the phone, the nav bar is going to display none. So let's see, I think there might be an extra bracket there. There. So when it gets down to that phone size, it'd be not enough space, so we make display none. Beautiful, beautiful.